Okay, the microphone is on. I see the thing moving. Okay, that means I'm talking. All right. Let's see. Are we live? We got 41 people in here, 29 likes. Wonderful. And we got a screen full of clouds. What the heck is going on? I could swear I seen a volcano there earlier. Yeah, I really did. I really did. I promise you that. And anyway, glad to have you all on board and welcome. I'm your host, DrFox2000, and you are watching the Volcano Eruption live stream. And hopefully we will be able to find you something that's going on today. Seems today is a bad weather day all over the place for some funny reason. Not sure what's going on, but it is what it is. Anyhow, before I get too far here, welcome to those good people that have dropped in. And I want to say a special welcome to my moderators, of course. And that is Arizona Snowman, Piggy, and C&D Boy. They are in the channel right now and doing their thing, so be good to them. They will be good to you. They're nice people, so they try to help out and keep chats clean and greet people and all kinds of nice things. And if you ever have any issues or questions, you can always ask them if I don't happen to see what your question might be. So that is those good people doing that. And I don't believe Paulzilla will be in tonight. He is actually over on Oahu, so not away from home, I guess. And he's just not into burning too much bandwidth, if you know what I'm saying. So he's over at the new place. So it's all cool. Anyway, let's get off of these clouds. They look nice, but we had a much better looking picture before. Actually, I'll show you what I was actually looking at before. And here's a video of a few. Hang on, let me back that right up. There we go. Okay, now it can play. This is actually what I was hoping to be able to show you. And that was Fuego doing its thing. And of course, with what it's doing, it didn't manage to do it, but I'll let this play. This was from 6:30 in the morning, and that's when that was recorded. Now there's certain segments, I just basically got it where it was throwing material up and out, so that's going to be a few of these puffs of smoke, if you will, and I think there's about 4 of them. Anyway, welcome to all you good people. The first person that was in today, of course, was not Lucas, which is really nice. But let's see, it was Nancy Buchanan made it first. And the second person right after Nancy was Mark. And I'm going to give Mark cookies too, because he was very close. So Mark LaBarbecue, you and Nancy both get cookies, and we're all good. So that takes care of that. But yeah, Nancy made it by just a hair, and I did actually even go and check the other link to make sure, the one that I posted, and Nancy was first on both of mine. So it may vary for you, depending on where you are, but don't panic and don't worry. It's all in fun, and they both got cookies, so everybody's happy. And anyway, on the screen, of course, you've seen we had a little bit of a plume come out of there, and now another plume working. And while that is going on, I am going to say hello to a bunch of people in the chat already. And hopefully we'll be able to get most of you. I'm going to start out with Ez is in the house, and Henrietta as well. Welcome back. Hans also made it in, as well as Christopher. Sue Hayes is also here. Sarah Miles, Linda Schoof, William B. Matt, Welcome back. Did I say Kevin Haynes and Talana also made it in? Of course, Nancy Buchanan, and then I'll share with everyone. Absolutely, that's great, Nancy. Zoe also in the house, as well as Colin Taylor, Judy McClelland, Harry. You found another volcano. Well, I did find one. That was what was behind the clouds this morning. So I figured I'd let that play, and I did just a little bit of recording there. Ron Davidson also made it in, as well as Tracy Bills, and let's see, who else? Lucas Snow got in there, Grandma B, Cheryl, Alan Coker. Welcome all you guys. Did I say Tracy Bills earlier? I don't know if I did. Dave Crook also made it back in. And we got Linda Schoof already. Tracy we got. Just going up here trying to see who else might have got in between here. Mars 2028, welcome back. Lisa P. Frampton and Grandma B also in the house. And Sharon Stewart is here. Let's see. Going up, Yvonne Kunkel, of course, is back. And welcome, Yvonne. Vincent Afton, welcome back. And Henry is also in the channel. Brian, I don't know if we got two Brians today, but I'm just going to go with Brian for now. And if I see a second one, we'll worry. And let's see, who else? We got Henry, and just going up real quick here, trying to spot more names. So far, they're all the same, which is okay. And let's see, Karen made it back in as well. Good to have you back on board. And I did say Sue Hayes already, so that's good. And Daly Clayton also made it back. Welcome. And going up, looking for more names here, guys. And guys and gals. Sarah Miles, I don't know if I mentioned you, but welcome. And I think we're just about at everything. I think we got everybody that's up here. Lots of chatting going on, which is absolutely great. Okay, all the way to the top. Didn't see anyone else up there, so I'll go to the bottom here. Vivian is also in here, as well as Kimmer. Loves cool volcanoes. And let's see, One Fish also made it in. Looking for more here. David, Astronomy live stream with David Brewer is also here. Aurelio made it back over. Diane Craig made it back in. Good to have you on board. And just trying to peek in here. Christian also got back today. Old Mummy of Hamsters and Dodger, welcome you guys. Jeff Burke and ESD also made it here. Liz Markman Moyler made it back. Good to see you. And going up the list a little bit more, Frank McLeod. And let's see, welcome. And I think I got just about the rest of them. So okay, I will leave it at that for right now with the names. So OFU Lux did make it in as well, and good to see you. Daily Clayton, I hope you aren't snowed in. We were for 2 days. Well, the amount of snow that we've got here, it's not considered to be detrimental or snow anyone in. So it snows here most days. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Anyway, I think that video is over. Or is it? No, it's still going. So yeah, there were multiple plumes of ash coming out of Fuego this morning. And wow, Tom Caruso, welcome. And you got 10 inches of snow. Holy Batman. Brian got 9 inches, 2 to 3 years ago. Oh, okay. Well, 9 inches 2 to 3 years ago doesn't count. Yeah. Well, it did back then, I'm sure. John Donovan also here. 48 active volcanoes today. Yes, sir. But do you think we could find lava coming out of even one of them with a good view? And my answer is unfortunately not. I tried. Trust me, I tried. I was looking around like crazy. Sandra Rockland also made it in. Welcome, Sandra. And what's snow? Dodger, snow is this material that is, it is basically frozen dihydrogen monoxide, if you know what that is. And that's what happens when the dihydrogen monoxide in the atmosphere freezes at higher elevations, and then it comes down in a crystalline format, and it starts to layer up. Each one of these flakes is less than 0.1 of a gram, but there's billions and billions of them. And you know, at first you think it looks really, really pretty, and after about 2 or 3 months of shoveling the stuff, you find out that you really don't like it. I hope that was a cool explanation, and there you go. So just remember that fancy term. It's frozen dihydrogen monoxide. All right. BMAT says, what? You're going to be sending the cold to us Tuesday. Not happy. I'm sorry. I'm not the weatherman. Did the eruption on Kilauea pause again? Well, we're going to have a look at Kilauea. And Ron Davidson says, snowblind, Dr. Fox. What? I can't see. It is horrible with lots of snow, and makes life difficult. If you're not used to it or accustomed to it, it certainly is an issue for you. Let's pop around to some of the other volcanoes real quick before we get into anything fancy and schmancy. Of course, that's Popocatépetl there. We were looking at Fuego before the clouds, actually earlier this morning, but both views of Popocatépetl are showing not too bad, except this one's buffering again. There it goes. It stopped. So it is not too bad, and of course you see snow on that particular mountain as well. And you can see that in both directions, and you can definitely tell where that snow line is. And so that's kind of interesting for down in Mexico. You'd think it'd not get so much snow on there, but hey, why not? You know, they need some water too, and let it happen. Unfortunately, I don't think our picture of, let me double check. Yeah. Etna is not good. This, oh, hang on, that's not Etna. That was Merapi. Merapi is gone. Semeru is the one that we're looking at here, and that one is actually in the clear, but we're not getting too much out of that. Why is my Etna not showing up though? I'm kind of, oh, that's because I put it in a different place. How about that? And here's what it looks like at Etna. Unfortunately, no, not a good view at all. It's very, very cloudy there. And unfortunately, you can't see a hill of beans. So, we'll get rid of that. And we'll let that go. And let's go back to something else here. I wanted to be here. I actually wanted to see if I can refresh that one, but anyway, let's leave those alone. Let's go to Iceland for a minute or two and have a peek and see what's going on. Snow in Etna? Yeah, I'm sure there's snow on Etna. It's a very tall mountain, so I would expect some up there. Are the beans on Etna? I don't know if they're popping or not. Okay, at Etna, what? It's nighttime, not a good view. No, it's not a good view. It's nighttime, but it's also cloudy. At nighttime, sometimes you get a beautiful view with everything happening. And speaking of daytime versus nighttime, this is roughly 4 p.m. Iceland time, and we are looking at Ragnar from the RUV cam, and everything got quiet there, and it's kind of weirdish. Things are not popping. I would have expected Iceland to open up by now and show us some lava somewhere, but it has not, so that's all good. Welcome, Cheryl Wood. Glad to have you on board. More snow. Yes, Iceland got snow too. It's snowing here, it's snowing in Iceland, it's snowing on top of Popocatépetl, and where else could it be snowing? Etna. Anyway, when we go to the other views of from the other guys, we see the long-range cam. You can't see very much at all. The close-up shot, you do see the crater, but again, this is backed up about 6 hours ago. My bad. So because right now it's in the dark, and I just wanted to show what's showing. Yeah, Piggy, that's right. Raggy, wake up. And we're hoping that this thing is going to do something in the near future. You know, we're waiting for all this lava movement that's underneath the ground there to pop up, and I'm hoping that it will find a way up through Ragnar or one of the associated vents that would still be kind of sort of open, and that magma would find its easiest path to get up there. That's what we're looking for anyway. So all good. Let's see who came in. I'm just kind of looking back here. Kim Rowdenbush made it in. Welcome, Kim, and glad to have you on board. Susanna P also made it in. Welcome, Susanna. And I think Scott Hartman also made it in. Good to see you. And we got Tom Caruso earlier. Talana, I think I mentioned you earlier. So, all right, we're good with names for right now. Oh, Kate made it in as well. I don't think I said hi to Kate. So, welcome. Glad to have you on board. And let's see. Getting back to Ragnar, you do see that there is smoke coming off of or out of the crater, although it's very little in comparison to anything. It could even be steam, because again, we did have snow there. So it did turn pretty whitish earlier, and I'm not sure if I can get back to where it was that it turned white. But it did, let's see, this was just kind of right after it snowed, or during the snow time, and that's about 11 and a half hours ago. That's what that looked like, and it, you know, you look at it and go, yeah, that is pretty good. Yvonne says the next days will tell us what's going on in Iceland. If there's no lava or increase activity, by then it's done. Okay. All right. Thank you, Yvonne. I appreciate that. Words of wisdom. Anyway, areas around there were turning whitish. And of course, then later on, if we move ahead a little bit, it melted again. And that's the snowy Ragnar. But you know, even in that shot, you can see that there is still some smoke coming off of the back, as well as out of the cone. So we don't know if it's going to do something or not. Anyway, that ice was melting, or snow was melting pretty quick because of the heated surface, and that's when we started getting into darker clouds, and this is what happened. And that's basically what it looks like now. If we go to the live, this is actually the live screen right there, and you don't see anything, which is unfortunate, and I wish we could. If we turn that one on, that's the full screen there without the cropping, and definitely nothing showing up, just a little bit of lights on the left hand side of Keflavik area, so it is not such a good view. Okay, so anyway, it is what it is. Let's pop over to the earthquake maps, and I'm on this one first. If you wanted to bring that one up, you can get in there and use what is it? Earthquake 3 is the shortcut to bring up the link to this particular page, and then you can download it and get the latest and greatest. Anyway, we see where these earthquakes are, and you can always pop over top of them to see, it'll move the map for you and stuff like that. You guys can look at them. But anyway, if we leave them alone, we zoom back out, and we go back down to our area of interest, and they're showing this guy in a yellow state as well as this guy. So kind of makes you wonder what's going on. Pointing out the volcanoes that could possibly erupt, and I think they're maybe hinting this Precipitation is a possible location for an eruption. We don't know, and Galdingadarlas, or whatever they call it, Goss on the back. It might be that one, right? So we're hoping it's going to be, and that's Ragnar, by the way. That's the one we're hoping for, and we don't know what else is really going on. Anyway, looking at the map from afar, you can see that we do have some stuff going on, and pretty cool. Hang on. Okay, we'll get back to that map in a minute, and we'll go to this one here first. We're looking at our harmonic tremor chart, and I know it's fairly recent that I had that refreshed, but I am going to do it again since we're about 20 minutes, half an hour later. Anyway, that's what you're seeing right now, and we did see it drop back down, and it's kind of bouncing around. We don't know what it's doing. I'm surprised we didn't see lava somewhere, and that is kind of disappointing to me, but oh well, we can't have everything, and if the magma can't find its way up and not enough pressure of it, it is what it is. There's not much we can do about it, unfortunately. But you see where the charts are, and again, we're hoping that the lines go above 4,000 and that we see things happening. And like in here, we should have seen something come up, but no such luck. Moving on to our other earthquake map. I did refresh that one a little earlier here, and just got to go locate it. There it is. And anyway, we'll zoom out. That's all of Iceland there, and you can kind of see what's going on. I'm going to zoom in a little bit on our Reykjanes Peninsula, of course. First thing that sticks out is this bigger spot out here, which is 2.3 magnitude, and it is 8 kilometers down. And that's out there on the Reykjanes Ridge, under the water, and of course we look at this wonderful mess here. So this is our capital city of Reykjavik, and this is where Keflavik and the airport is. And then if we zoom in a little bit more here, we get to see some more of the other stuff as it pops up there. So the town of Grindavik, and then the Blue Lagoon and the power station, and of course our wonderful valley here. This is not Hagi, and this valley here, this is where Ragnar is sitting, right where the hand is, approximately. So looks pretty cool. So anyway, I didn't see this guy before. 2 kilometers down, a 0.4. That's interesting. And we know we have a couple of others in here that are fairly shallow. 2 kilometers down, 0.5. What is this guy down here? 3 kilometers down, and that was a 0.6. This guy is a little deeper, I think. Oh, no, 2 kilometers down. So the lava or magma is not that far down. It's got to be hiding in there somewhere. And this one is 6 down, and it's a 1. So is it possible that we're going to have something down here in the valley? You never know. Okay, a couple people throwing things at me. Hi, Billy, Bob, Joe. Good to see you. No mouse? Oh, you're not seeing my mouse. Why is my mouse not moving? Somebody turned my mouse off. Okay. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, but you did see those things pop up, right, when I clicked on them, so that's not so bad. All right, now I'm trying to close it in the wrong one. But yeah, this one here on the ridge, 2 kilometers down. So it's these ones here in Notthagi Valley that I'm kind of interested in. Anyway, our spot here, this is where Ragnar is, of course. And this is the one that I was kind of looking at. A little out of place for that one. 0.4 and 2 kilometers down. And hopefully that works. I heard the magma in Iceland is starting to solidify, and it's extremely unlikely that an eruption will happen. Thanks, Mars 2028. And that is possible. And if it does, wait, was that your mouse? Sorry. Oh, Kim, you better not hit that screen with that hammer, man. Oh, you want to squish that mouse and you do that, you're going to be buying yourself a new phone. And yeah, so that's a good point though, Mars 2028, about the lava. It may be cooling off a little bit and too solid to try to push through the crevices. The viscosity is going to be way, way too high to force it through the little tiny cracks and things that are there. So we may see steaming, and we may see some heating, but I don't know if we will see an eruption. So that is kind of the scenario there. Now, having said that, if there is no eruption and this cools down, and I'm just going to kind of throw out a little bit of a hypothetical here, and maybe Yvonne, our volcanologist, can throw something in on this. But what happens once that lava cools down, or magma cools down, and it solidifies? Does it create another shield or barrier underneath that area and stop any future eruptions for a long time till it has enough physical geological movement again between the two plates? It's going to be interesting to see what happens, or some big earthquakes to crack it back open. Again, this is also kind of like it's going to be, it's erupted 800 years ago. It erupted now. is it going to take another 800 years for it to erupt again? This is kind of just throwing out what is solidified magma talk. I have to investigate. Well, Zoe, just so you understand, once the magma cools down a bit, it's not going to be as viscous or flowy as it could be, right? And it's going to turn into rock for the most part, and it's just going to seize up and not move. And if it cools down enough, it's basically going to create a shell or blocking area. Again, it depends on how it cools. It's got molten magma. That's what it is. Yeah. Yeah, the molten, but it's not so molten. Okay, that's the thing that you got to consider. The magma is going to cool off and slow down, right? This is what we're saying. So anyway, I don't know if that's right on the money or not with my kind of hypothesis as far as it slowing down a bit, but it could be a while, or hey, we could see an eruption tomorrow. It's one of those things. Anyway, let's check out the rest of Iceland real quick and just have a peek around. Down here in Katla we see some reddish spots, so let's check those out. This is again on the surface 1.3, and it's happened at 4:34 this morning. 4:29, 12 kilometers depth of 1.6. So kind of makes you wonder if one triggered the other one from deep below. See this guy laying out in the middle of nowhere here, and 1.7 magnitude, 16 kilometers down, and that happened yesterday, of course, at 20:49. When the magma cools completely underground, it forms what geologists call intrusive indigenous rocks. Cool. And Yvonne says it depends on the pressure. When the magma solidifies, it's way too hard to push up new one. Yeah, which would make sense. So yeah, the next eruption may be in 800 years. It also could happen in only a few years from, I'm assuming, from now. So, okay. Then, yeah, we kind of have a double-edged sword in a way there that we're not going to see a heck of a lot. Anyway, out here at Hecla, we didn't see anything happening. We don't see anything happening here at, what's this? This guy. I can't remember the name. My God, it'll come to me. We'll go back to him in a second there. I'm going to go to Astja first, and hopefully it'll populate this. Yeah, there we go. A little slow with the data flow here. And there you can see Astja, and we do have one spot right in the middle, a depth 2 kilometers, 0.9. Now on, okay. There. From now on, it will stay interesting for us on how the eruption will continue. Okay, Yvonne. Yeah, and it is interesting to figure that one out. It's going to be neat. Anyway, we did have one there in the middle of the pond. We've got a couple little guys just on the edge here from today, of course. 0.87 kilometers down, and I think the other one's about a 1 or 0.9 or something. Yeah, 0.9 kilometers down. So again, nothing major happening there. Things are very quiet. All this is at least a day or two old already, so we're going to leave that alone. Just checking way out in the water, we don't see anything else out there. And unfortunately, that's about it for what's going on there. So we do see those, and if we go over to that other map, and I can probably refresh that one before I do that. It goes pretty quick, I think. So let's get it refreshed, and then we'll see what's new. So last 24 hours, and it's only showing the two. If we go to the last 6 hours only, it doesn't show any. So and those two, of course, are where we want them to be, kinda, sorta, and of course that's Meridalia, and our volcano is right here where the mouse is going around on the left hand side. But we want to look at this guy here and see the depth. So that's the one that's 7.3 kilometers down at 1.1. So that's not doing a heck of a lot for us. And where'd that other guy go? There he is. And here's Not Haggy and Not Creaky. And there we go. Click on there. And depth 6 kilometers. And it is a 1 magnitude. So that kind of gives you the idea of what's going on there. If we zoom out, it'll show some of the other ones. Out here, we don't really need to worry about them. We kind of looked at that. So very, very light activity in general. We looked at the one in Katla, and Grimsvatn is the one that I was trying to say earlier. Grimsvatn. There we go. So gives you a pretty good idea of what's going on, and not a heck of a lot of seismic activity, if you will. No great shakers of any type. So let's see what's going on here. Okay, so anyway, that's what we're seeing for earthquakes. Unfortunately, not a heck of a lot. And I'm trying to figure out what else we can throw on here real quick. Let's go here for a second, and Popocatépetl still doing its thing. This one, I want to see if we can go back a little bit earlier on that particular stream. Just have to locate it. There it is. And if we go back to the wee hours of the morning for them, we did see a little bit of lava popping out. And there you can definitely see on the screen there's some hot spots, and you can see that in the other one as well. If we move that forward to about, let's go 10 hours ago, it did clear up a little bit, and you can actually see the lava. So again, this is Semeru on Java, Central Java, or is East Java? I keep forgetting. I think this one is East Java, and that's Merapi, that's Central Java. And of course, this is showing you that lava spurting out at the top, if you're looking at the top screen there. So it does look pretty cool that way. Unfortunately, the views have diminished somewhat. If we go, so that was 10 hours ago. 8 hours ago looked about the same. Still fairly active and eruptive, and you can see in the other screen here as well that same lava moving downward. And I don't know exactly how much it's putting out, but it's good to see that it is still working away, and it doesn't look like it's being explosive. So as time goes on, we'll move another 2 hours. This is 4 hours ago, and you can see 4 hours ago it was still doing its thing again. And if we go to about 2 hours ago, it got light outside and it looks a lot calmer. Thing is once it changed to light, daylight, we don't see the lava coming out, and that doesn't mean it has stopped erupting. It just means it's not visible because of the extra daylight. So that gives you a pretty good idea of what it's doing and where it's going. And I do believe that's about an hour ago. And we'll put it back to completely live. There we go. And a little bit of cloud formation there, kind of cool looking. Looks like a mustache. All right. Yeah, I know. Funny. Okay, let's see what else we can muster up here. Boy, you know, I wish we had some lava. 3-minute warning. Thank you, Piggy. Do appreciate that. And let's see. Oh, that's the Hawaii map. We'll save Hawaii for... Oh, no. Don't show that. Wasn't supposed to show that. Let's turn that off. And, oh, they have no picture. Okay. Popocatépetl it is. And let's see what we can find. How's the other stream? That looks better. Okay, so we're going to leave it on here for right now. It is throwing up some darker clouds up there. You can see that it is kicking out something, but we don't know how badly it is erupting. So, all right, on that friendly note, for those who have popped in here, and if you're enjoying what you're seeing and you like the commentary on the stream, that kind of thing, please do hit that like button. It really does help out with the YouTube analytics. For those who are here, just remember that the stream is not monetized since we're using other people's feeds. We don't monetize it. If you do want a super chat or a super sticker, you can. No issues there. And as far as if you have not yet subscribed, please do consider subscribing. And if you feel that we've given you something to subscribe to, and go from there. We do have the stream running every day, and Monday through Friday it is at a specific time, and then of course Saturdays slightly earlier in the day. And the Saturday times are to accommodate the good people in Europe a little bit easier for them to be able to get into the stream, since it's not midnight or after midnight for them. So that's why we kind of try to do that and help everyone out and allow everyone to view things. So and on the weekends it's also nice because we can get into some of those other volcanoes. We can get some better shots usually, or so I've found as of late. Anyway, on that friendly note, it is time for me to go take a break. Don't go away. Keep smiling. Play nice in the lava. Let's. Dr. Fox Stromboli is showing lava. I wish I could find a proper feed for Stromboli. All I've ever found out there is there's a couple of feeds that are they look like they're about 360 and tiny little squares, and you can't even see anything on the screen. If you happen to have my email address, email me the link to it, please. That would really be cool. And send Elon Musk an email requesting for satellite coverage. Absolutely, we should. Elon Musk, please do that. But yeah, Thor, if you've got my email there, drfox@shaw.ca. So drfox@shaw.ca. Just pop the link in there, send it to me. I'd be very happy. Dr. Fox, whoa, BMAT throws in $49.99 super chat. Okay, super chat because I enjoy everyone and Dr. Fox so much here. Thank you, William. That is awesome, and really do appreciate that. Very generous super chat. Let's see. Yvonne says, Doc, the guy from Etna stream also has a Stromboli one. Oh, I'm gonna have to take a look at that. Maybe we can figure that out, and I'll take a look on his site. It's hard to read whatever that Italian is, but okay, I'm gonna go take that break, you guys. Thanks, William, and that is an awesome super chat. So really do appreciate it. And anyway, I'm gonna be back, you guys. Don't go away. Keep smiling. Play nice. No food fight. Yeah, no, especially with Italiano stuff. You get hit with what is it? Spaghetti and boy, now I'm gonna make myself hungry. I'm gonna have to have some spaghetti tonight for supper, I think. Yeah, spaghetti and what do they call that? Garlic bread. That's it. Yeah. Okay, no throwing spaghetti around, and don't anybody get hurt with garlic bread. You get a garlic bread in the eye, it'll sting. All right, be good. I'm your host, DrFox2000. I will be back in 5 minutes. Thank you. Okay, I've got the microphone back on. Hopefully everyone is still hanging in there. And welcome to all the good new people that snuck in while I was on break. I'm your host, DrFox2000, and you are watching the Volcano Eruption live stream. And let's see, Grandma B is in here. One fish made it. Zoe, we got smashed potatoes. Ant Memo, welcome back. Storm Chaser 1211 also in the house. And let's see, Dennis Ray also made it in. Good to see you. Geoplanet Jane here. Good to have you back. If I didn't call your name out before. And let's see, we got Linda, Shoof earlier, David, we got What's Going On, Food Fight for everybody. Holy Batman, DJ Puff the Third also here. Trev T, well, been throwing tomatoes. All right, we see what's going on. Vivian, yeah, tomatoes are fun to throw. Gives Piggy more crayons. How come are you taking my crayons? Eric Moss also in the house. Good to see you. And let's see, what else we got? I think that's pretty much everyone. If I did miss your name, I think I got Tom Caruso earlier. If I did happen to miss your name, I don't mean to be offensive or anything like that. Welcome. Of course, Arizona Snowman saying hello. Am I actually on? Is this working? Eric Moss Fire? What? No, don't want a Moss Fire. Those are hard to put out. Piggy, who, me, not taking your crayons. I found them in your in my van. Okay, Grandma B says I can hear you, and if she can hear me, everybody can hear me. You're working, we hear you fine. All right, cool. We're good, and I see Nightbot is working as well, and BMAT is cleaning up. All that food, yep, all over the place, everywhere, happens every time I leave the room. Holy Batman. Anyway, all cool, and thank you kindly. Okay, be nice to the bot, you guys. All right. Anyway, while that is going on, I did want to split the screen here for a second, and Lisa did throw in some special pictures here, and I do have to show those, although kind of out of order, but we'll get them in there. Just gotta find where they are. I saved them. I know I did. There is. And we're gonna put all three up at the same time, so you guys can look at them. That's not gonna make any size difference. So all good. And just give me a few seconds here, and I will load them up. 3 different views, and all cool. There we go. And we'll get the last one loaded in, and then we'll let you guys have a look, and we can thank Lisa for these ones. And okay, well, that might not work for 3. All right, I'll hide that one for right now, and then we'll show it afterwards, and we'll move that over a bit. There, something like that. So you can see the 2 different pictures, and we'll put that on there. And I know this is not a volcano, but you know, I really like rabbits, right? So let's get it into single mode, and of course, there we go. These are the little baby rabbits she's got hanging around at her place, and they got a nice little soft, warm place to live, and they're just like little tiny little babies. and very, very small, and yeah. So that's over at Lisa's house. So if you want to have it, you can get one of them. You leave mine alone. And here's the other picture there that I wanted to zoom in on, and you can see that one is fairly big there. He's doing its thing, so right on top, keeping the other ones warm. Good blanket, and it works really well for them. So, yep, rabbit seeds. That's what they are. So, very good to see, and they're keeping each other warm, and it's nice that they have a little bit of shelter and a place to grow. So just wanted to share those with you guys, and thank you, Lisa, for sending those in, and always awesome to get good looking bunny pics, and really do appreciate that. So anyway, Aurelio, you sent me that link for the Stromboli volcano, and I open up the link and it tells me webcam offline. So that didn't help me any, and that's okay though. We'll figure out from there to see what we got going on. Yvonne is saying, okay, I'm going to sleep again for another. Okay, thanks for another great stream, mods and Lava family, and enjoy the rest of the show. See you tomorrow in the Lurkers Lounge. Good night, Yvonne. Have yourself a good sleep, and take care, and we'll see you tomorrow. And let's see what we can do here to eliminate those, and then we need to go back to something that we love, and wow, we love these other things too, but hi, it's Rachel Carr. Rachel, your Rachel twins are being snowed out. Welcome, Rachel, and yeah, it's one of those things. We're not seeing Rachel twins happening yet. Okay, are those your bunnies? No, Kananaskis country. Those are Lisa P. Frampton's bunnies, and she sent those pictures in earlier. And she apparently has little bunnies, and they're lodging in her garage or something like that. So all good, and they had a heat lamp and everything, so everything was nice and toasty and warm for them, and they're fairly safe there, I guess. So pretty cool. Darren, welcome. Watch out, California, San Diego. Oh, how come? What's happening in San Diego? Blowing snow. Yep, we do see that. Lurks. What's your email again? Email is it's DrFox, like Dr. Fox, at shaw.ca, like shaw.ca. Hopefully you got it, Thor, and that would be great. Hi, Darren Dodger. Oh, okay, Dodger. Is Lisa? Yeah, Lisa's there somewhere. So anyway, yeah, that's horrible looking snow happening there, eh? But mind you, that was earlier. That was at 1643, and unfortunately, because we can't see anything in the dark, that's what I've thrown on. And if we go to the live screen, of course, this is what our live screen pretty much looks like right there. So it doesn't give us a very good viewpoint at all. And even when we go to the other cameras, we don't see anything right now in Iceland. There's the close-up cam view from MBL, and this is their little longer range one. We can see the lights of the airport in Keflavik and the town beside it there. So those are there, but it is poor visibility, and we do not see anything coming out of the volcano. If you're looking at that screen, you can see a little bit of vapor or heat rising off of it, but in the top area here, it looks like there's something coming up, but I'm not going to hold my breath on that one. So, and of course, in this screen, we can't see anything at all right now. So, and our volcano should be, well, it's right in here. So, not visible. So I'll leave it on this one. At least we know the crater is in here somewhere. And actually, if we go back, we can see exactly where it is on that shot. There's the crater right there. And we don't see anything coming out of it. So back to live, and that'll be in that area. So, okay, let's see what else. And our wonderful jungle picture that I had yesterday there of Merapi, that is offline. So I'm kind of, that was there, and it's gone. What is this guy here? Oh, that's Fuego. He's working on the stream or something. I'm not sure what that is. But that is Fuego, and I don't know if it's worthy of looking at. And of course, Popocatépetl still very much up in the clouds here. And that's part of the problem tonight, is we don't have a heck of a lot to look at. And it leaves me kind of going, what do I do? What do I do? Because I don't have any good stuff to give people. And there's the other view of Popocatépetl from the other side. So, Kimmer says, cool. Okay. Wow, can't believe the size of the volcanoes. And you know, that's the whole something that, if you think about it, some of these volcanoes have taken literally hundreds of years to build up to the size that they are. I tried Taal, and Sue, I tried it, and it was offline as well, the one that I looked at, the one that was sent to me. And then there was a couple other ones. They had so much stuff on their screen that it covered everything up that we wanted to see, and it wasn't worthy of trying to do any kind of a screen capture on it, because it would mess everything up. It's worse than these ones here, where they put all their logos on. And so it is a little bit tough. You continue as you are. We enjoy it. Okay, thank you, Piggy. I'll try that. And okay, Thor sent me something. Let's see. Oh, okay. Out of business. Okay, fogged in. Yeah. Well, all right. And that's not really bacon seeds, are they? I'm gonna save it as one pokey, just because I have to save that image in order to show it. So yeah, we're gonna show an image, and it's gonna be fun. Actually, I need to close that. There we go. And now I can show that image, or try to. Kind of neat. So let's see, where is it? There it is. I labeled it one pokey. It should be labeled two pokies. Anyway, I'm gonna throw this at you. You guys don't be grabbing at these, please. Don't grab them. And there's a reason for it. They'll hurt. So those are pretty good. Hey, Mark, gang, we still need somewhat. We still need a place to congregate because of this damn pandemic. Well, you can go congregate right here. That's fine. We're on. We're doing our thing. Even though we don't have a heck of a lot of lava to share. And I really would like to have bunches and bunches of lava in there. Yes, Nancy, I did see that skinny dipping bacon seed. I think we showed that yesterday. Or did you send another one? I'm just curious. Do hedgehogs hurt? Well, the ones that I got at Christmas sure tasted good. And yes, you can pet a hedgehog as long as you do it from the nose to the back. Don't go from the back to the nose, okay? You'll end up with pokies. Mount St. Helens, May 18th, meet at Rundle, Washington, meet May 18th. What? Is there a meet there? It's not supposed to be open yet on the 18th. We're going to find out, though. And right now, my plans, I'm going to have to wait and see. Yep, they are prickly and they are quite friendly if you're feeding them. Okay, so as long as you feed them, they're like little gremlins. As long as you feed them, just don't feed them after midnight. Okay. Kim Lambert, so glad to hear you, or what, so glad you're here, Dr. Fox. You have kept us all entertained during this pandemic. And, you know, I almost forgot there's a pandemic happening. But that's okay. Actually, I'm going to refresh this guy here, and then we'll go to the other view while that's refreshing. And sometimes that happens. One or the other will give out a little bit. And I wish they'd have better quality, but I guess 480 is better than not at all on those other ones. Anyway, love the little hedgehogs. What pandemic? Yeah, apparently I have 10 in my doghouse during this winter. Wow, that's a lot. Where the heck is your dog? If you've got 10 of these in your doghouse, I don't think there's room for your dog in there. Anyway, let's pop back over there, Mexico. Let's see, there we go. And I kind of wanted to, at least that one is glowing a little bit and we can see it. And good to have you back here, by the way, Kim. Nice to see that. And let's see, what else we got? And now it's buffering again. And that's buffering from theirs, not from ours. So if we go back to the other one, there's no buffering there, but not as good of a view. And I am still trying to see if I can get these other things up and running again. It is getting pretty close to my break time, and we will go consider doing that. Let's have a really quick peek around the cameras again. So Iceland, pretty quiet. We know the other view of that is not going to work. So let's see if we go on to onto here. It is still pretty dark, nothing to see. You'd think with the snow that things would be a little lighter there. So okay, Kim Lambert, great, no worries. And that's great that you come in and lurk. Definitely worthwhile doing that usually. Thank you for the streams, are amazing. Thanks, Kimmer. Kananaskis country, no. Robert Frary, welcome. What? I brush hedgehogs out of my beard regularly? Oh boy. That might hurt. If you got hedgehogs in there, man, that's gonna hurt in a beard. Anyway, okay, let's pop back over to the other spots here. Yeah, he's still got that funny thing on the screen, but Fuego is doing something, and it is a low quality picture though. Let me see if I can figure out why that's on the screen and see if we can improve that. Let's see, 1080. Yeah, but he's still got that weird thing in front of it. It don't help us any. All right, so we know Fuego is doing something, but not a heck of a lot. And I'm trying to decipher what he's actually got on the screen here. You could probably minimize that or something. Too bad I can't. That's right on the video. So, ooh, aliens with lights. Oh, there we go. No more volcano. They stole it. Either that or they stole the camera. All right. Yeah, actually, picture's not too bad for being far, far away from it. So, yep, those darn aliens, they cleaned the lens, I bet you. Something like that. I wish another thing would leave there, though, so we could see that stuff tumbling down the hill. It would be really cool. I am going to go for that break, though, so I'm going to leave it over here on Popocatépetl in Mexico. And I am going to come back with bacon seeds, of course. Lots of buckets of fun. And we'll also try to see if I can get a Ta'al stream working again. And it wasn't working that well. Dr. Fox, this morning snowfall knocked the ash off of okay. I tried to look at those. Okay, the Cape Cam. The clouds are starting to break up on the other semi-cam. Okay, I will have to take a look after the break. I don't want to stress myself too much. After all, my breaks are for breaks. So that's what we're trying to shoot for. And let me see what I can do. And we'll let this guy run. So for those who have joined us, if you are liking what you're seeing here, by all means do hit that like button. And for the ones that have not yet subscribed, do consider hitting that subscribe button if you feel that we've earned it. And don't forget to hit the bell notification so you will be notified when things do pop up. And we do stream daily, so on that friendly note, play nice and be good, and I will be back in 5 minutes. I'm your host, DrFox2000. Don't go away. Okay, I've got the microphone back on, and didn't want to leave everyone waiting too long for the bacon seeds. So, like I said, we got buckets and buckets of fun here. So, here's your first bacon seed, and welcome everyone. I'm your host, DrFox2000, here in cold Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, where it never seems to stop snowing. Anyway, that is pretty cool, and that is one of our bacon seeds here for today. And here's our next cool guy. And good day, sorry I'm late. Tropic Pose, no worries, always welcome, and glad to have you on board. Maui Me is also here, so welcome, and good to have you here. Timothy also made it in. Good to see you. And yeah, that's a pretty cool looking little piggy. I think we might have seen him before, but no worries. We have more piggies. Hey, what? Hey, I'm at a cafe free Wi-Fi. Hey, and I'm hoping it's working, Paulzilla. That's cool. Hope you got good bandwidth there, and not too many people in there. Anyway, here's, I think we might have seen those two guys before too, but they are still cute, and love all of them no matter what. So, wonderful bacon seeds, and here we go. We'll throw a bonus bacon seed in here, and that is this guy. He's been shopping, and he even got himself some pineapple. That's pretty cool, and that is definitely a little bacon seed. So yeah, can't get much cuter than that. It is absolutely wonderful. So a Barbarian is in the house. Good to see you. Secret Service bacon seed. That's it. Awesome. So yeah, fruity bacon seed. That's kind of, I guess, kind of neat. I never even thought of that. How bacon seeds and fruit. Okay. Ham and pineapple. Hey, Cynthia, good one. And all cool. Okay, so since we've created all that animal abuse, let's go to a volcano of some sort. And actually, where did I want to go? I had something loaded up here. I think you guys might have remembered this one. This, of course, is from earlier today, and this is what it was doing. And this, of course, is our Cumbre Vieja in La Palma, and La Palma TV, lapalma.com was switching in and out between this view and some other stuff, but I just figured I'd throw that up. Wessex Dragon, I sent you an email with a link of the time-lapse video of about 2 minutes ago. Okay, Wessex Dragon, the time-lapse videos, I get in trouble for those, okay? Because it's somebody else's work. I think that one, we did show that one already once before. That from 2015. Take a look at the 2 meteorites and 2 UFOs. I think, okay, that one we may have. I'll take another look at it and see if we can actually show it. Because I don't want to get nailed for having somebody else's time lapse on here. That's what happened last time. That's why I ended up getting a strike, right? So we want to avoid those at all costs. But I'll take a look at it, see if we can throw that on here once I get to it. And I do appreciate you sending it in, though. Don't get me wrong. So it is kind of what, you know, we like. We get that stuff in, and then we make sure that we go through it properly to see whether we can show it or not, right? But that is one of those things. Just got to be careful that we don't get nailed for it. Okay, so anyway, looking at what's on the screen, so Cumbre Vieja in its fumarole state, off-gassing, and the off-gassing, of course, has diminished quite a bit from what it used to be. Still very, very hot in there. I don't have any latest thermals or anything like that, but as far as the obvious, this is going to take that big pile is going to take years and years to cool off. Whereas that material that has flowed out, if you have, say, 20 meters thick or 60 feet thick of lava that had flowed out, you can be assured that it's still hot in the flow underneath that. It's going to take a long, long time to cool. And they are diligently working at it, though, trying to get some of the roads going again and things like that. So they may have a plan or thoughts of how they want to go through it. And I do encourage them to do that. So, okay, under La Palma, how about La Palma 3D is the one that we want. Under La Palma is the earthquake maps. We're not going to see too much happening there. And I think there was only 4 that I seen, so I didn't even bother bringing that up. And it was very, very light duty as far as that is concerned. So yeah, that's the one, Paul Zilla. So La Palma 3D, you guys can take a look over there, and a bunch of different maps. Yeah, there was La Palma 3D 2 as well, if you want to have a look at that one. So all good, and those will help you out if you are curious and you have a wealth of information on those sites. And that's what it did earlier there too. And I can't read Spanish, so I'm not sure what that says. So I'm going to leave that alone. We're going to switch away from that. Anyway, that was TV La Palma. Fuego was still doing its thing. They still have that other thing on the screen though, which really hides about the good part of that. And I wish we could really see what was going on. Okay, what the heck were they doing? Alright. I see La Palma TV actually is using XSplit as well. That's pretty cool. They just showed their screen there. It was kind of neat to see. Anyway, so yes, the one that is actually shooting out is Fuego, and we do have some lava coming there. Zoe is leaving. Good night, Zoe, and take care. All the best to you. And we will see you on the next stream, hopefully, and all good. Let's see. Yeah, there is fire in there. I just wish that other box would be off of that screen so we could see it a little bit better. Just one of those things. And the occasional aliens are still passing by with their searchlights, which makes a guy wonder. Not really tropic. Tropic, very sore. Okay. Ooh, that's a nice plume coming out of there now. So, Fuego is doing its thing. It is erupting. Is Fuego always active? I've noticed that it is pretty much active. Like during the course of the day, like as an example with what I was showing this morning, or showed from this morning, you see every 5 or 10 minutes it gives off a puff of ejecta, and it continues to do that. So it's like it fills up, and once the barrels are loaded, it shoots it out, and then it goes back and refills. Juliana, my Fuego is my own volcano. Is that really close? Is that close to you, Juliana? I'm not sure what country you're in, Juliana. I'm curious now. I thought you were in Brazil or someplace. Um, this is my volcano. All the days it is erupting. My Fuego. Okay. Well, if it keeps erupting and producing bacon and all good things, we like it. And I think Fuego is interesting, pretty cool. I had not heard of that one yet. Another one on the radar now. Okay, cool, Cheryl Wood. Yeah, Fuego is, of course, in Guatemala, and it is doing its thing. So, let go of my Fuego. Vivian says, Dr. Fox, what would happen if Yellowstone erupted? Oh boy. Well, okay. Yellowstone being a super volcano, it would not be good. Let's start with that. It is definitely gonna ruin a bunch of things. Being a super volcano, Yellowstone is not the biggest super volcano out there by any means. There are some that are 10 times larger, if not much, much bigger. The biggest one, of course, located in eastern Canada, which hasn't erupted for hundreds of millions of years. So if Yellowstone did go, though, you could probably see ash coming out all the way. Well, it would go worldwide, but you would see ash piling up in places like New York if it was a really, really bad eruption. It would definitely change the world as how we know it. And it would definitely be. I knew many friends from Guatemala for Fuego. Okay, Juliana, cool. If Yellowstone did go, if of course as a super volcano, everything within about anywhere from 300 to 500 miles around it would be done. It would be finished, and you would see downstream or downwind ash falls, depending on where you're going. Even say, in the North and South Dakota, that area, you would see it going into Canada. Places like Lethbridge and Calgary here in Alberta would probably see ash. I'm a little further north. I doubt very much that I would see any. But yes, isn't there a super volcano in New Brunswick? Actually, it's not just New Brunswick, Sue Hayes. It's actually a huge, huge super volcano out there, and I got to do some more research on it and get the names in there. But as far as if this thing did, we would, as far as Yellowstone, we would really be changing the planet. It would cause crop failures for a few years. You'd probably have 2 or 3 volcanic winters in a row as far as our summers are concerned. So those are things to think about. Your ash would probably be, like I say, all the way to New York, but you would probably see sizable ash well past the Dakotas. You'd probably see ash heading into the Great Lakes, and that could be a detriment as well, causing many issues there. So, yeah, panic super volcano. Yeah, as far as you know, if it did happen, there's it really is a really big mess if that happened, right? Couple things. Okay, I'm going to read a couple things here. Okay, Mark Harding says, after 640,000 years, Yellowstone has refilled less than 10% of its magma chamber. Chances are it will never erupt from the magma chamber again. We're probably hundreds of thousands of years from another eruption, and it would probably be from a new location further east. And I want to quantify that a little bit, that new location further east and north. The way that chamber and everything, the way it's moving. So if it did go, you might find it moving into Saskatchewan, the province next to us, to the east, or even into Manitoba, and that would be well beyond my life span, so I'm not going to worry about it. Yeah, so okay, thanks Mark Harding for that tad bit of information, and that is actually kind of cool that you did that. Thank you. Yeah, yikes. BMAT, you won't even be there. Don't worry about it. Yikes, not east. Yeah, it'll head northeast is what it's going to do from Yellowstone. So on a northeastern angle, and I'm going to live forever. Yeah, sure you are. When I die, they're going to upload me to the internet. So I emailed you the interaction Yellowstone earthquake map, in interactive Yellowstone earthquake map. Okay, I will have a look at that, and we'll see. Hang on. That one not right. Let's see if we can make sure that if I click on that I'm going to open in the right place. That's actually a YouTube video.
When I was a student,
Let's get rid of that noise. And is this... Oh, that's that time lapse. Okay. Ooh, yeah, that's what the meteor's falling. Pretty cool. Yeah. I'm gonna have to take a look and see if this one was okay. So pretty cool. I like the looks of it, but I'm gonna have to verify that I can actually show it. So hopefully we can. Anyway, let's see what else we got here. Trying to keep up to the chat. Interactive. Okay, I didn't receive that one yet. And looking to see if it's stuck in the pipe here. Mars 2028. We'll see once it gets here. It didn't show yet. Not yet. Just double checking, making sure. Nope, definitely didn't. So we'll find it. Okay, let's see what else we got going on. All right, so Fuego spilling its beans, and back over to Popocatépetl. I wish we would see some lava popping out of there. That would be kind of neat. Not sure if the other view of that is still working, and I do have to get rid of this one. And why is that not showing up? Okay. Oh, I got that one back. All right, that'll work. let's see, which one was it? But we had it in a bigger screen. Let's see if we can. There. There we go, and then we can move it down. There we go. We're back in the jungle, you guys. We got our jungle back. It's working. So that is Merapi. And why is that not showing up? Copy, remove, paste. Paste. There, Merapi. We got it on the screen. That's great stuff. And why is that not bold? There we go, better. All right, fixed up. So at least we can see the jungle, and I like the jungle. Typo. Okay. Yeah, I want to be in the jungle too. Could you do the whole stream here, Dr. Fox? Could I do my whole stream here? What do you mean whole stream? I'm not sure what you're asking, One Fish. Anyway, looks like my backyard. Does it really look like your backyard, Paulzilla? You would probably similar trees. 2 minutes, Doc. Okay, thank you. Yep, that is Merapi in Indonesia, and all good. So okay, I miss my island rainforest. Well, that is right there, a tropic pose. You can go swinging from tree to tree. It'd be pretty cool. And Epididdy Mouse, welcome. I'm glad to have you on board. Didn't notice you earlier. So I heard squeal. What goes through? Yeah, back to lurking. All right, you be nice with that hammer there, Kim Raudenbush. And I do see it is just about time for a break, so I am going to go through my spiel here. Hey, you can watch all the doom and gloom on TV, the web and the web about supervolcanoes and such, but after more than the surface level of study, you'll find the reality of them is far more mundane. And so true, Mark, and thank you for throwing that in. Anyway, for those good people who have joined us here, if you have not yet hit that like button and you're liking what you're seeing on the screen, by all means do give it a quick shot. It does really help us out with our analytics for YouTube. And also, if you're new and you have not yet subscribed and you do want to see more of these nice volcano streams, you can certainly hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to pop the notification bell as well. I was just looking on the screen and I do see some smoke down just about dead center screen there in the jungle though, and I'm wondering what the heck is burning there. So they've got some kind of fire or something going on over there. Anyway, let's hope it's nothing bad. And on that note, I'm your host, DrFox2000. I am going to go take a break. Welcome, Sherry Fisher, and I'm going to be gone for 5 minutes. I will be back. And Vivian is making tomato pasta sauce, I think. Anyway, don't go away. We got another half hour to go, and we'll go from there. Keep smiling. Play nice. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I've got the microphone back on, and wow, that Kim Rowdenbush has got a hammer. Boy, he must not be working today, or something. Big Dog, welcome, glad to have you on board. And Epi Diddy Mouse, take care and don't get anywhere near Kim. Kim Rowdenbush, I believe I actually knew that, and can't find where I've misassigned gender at all, but sorry for the for any confusion. Yeah, Epi Diddy Mouse is a male mouse. Okay. As far as his wife knows, it's a male mouse. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. Oh, I'm going to get myself into trouble otherwise. Anyway, Vivian, good night and take care. We'll see you tomorrow. When you were running from my hammer, what? Okay. Okay, don't be smacking anybody with a hammer there, Kim. That's assault in the first degree. We don't like that. Anyway, looking at it, Epi Diddy Mouse, you can also go run into the jungle. Doc's so cute when he comes in on the middle of a conversation. Yeah, I am cute. I like it. Okay. Hide in the jungle, Epi Diddy Mouse. He'll never find you in there. Yeah, he's colorblind. I'm kidding. I don't know if he's colorblind or not, but he won't get through the jungle. He's a security guard after all. Oh. I'm going to leave it alone. Anyway, so what are we seeing? We're not seeing a heck of a lot. We do see the jungle. We do see it's a nice day there in Indonesia. And that is Merapi, just down the street from our other volcano, and Semeru. And of course, you can see that is there as well. Not quite as nice the weather there, but still, nonetheless, it is a reasonable view from both of those on Java, and one is Central Java, the other one is East Java. And the other one that's lighting up right now, Popocatépetl, is still got some glow up top, doing its things, and we like that. And of course, we're not seeing any lava from it though. And if we go to the other side and look at the other view, we don't see anything there. So we know we've got some clouds in the air though. We don't see any stars. We would have seen them by now. Let's pop over to Fuego, which is a little bit south. And hang on. Yeah, a little bit south of Popocatépetl. Of course, it's in Guatemala, so it would be south. And it is still cooking, doing its thing. And unfortunately, they still have that box on the screen there. I don't know if somebody forgot or something. But it's on there, so that's what we got to live with view-wise. Looks pretty good, though. Feed mouse peanut butter and chocolate. Uh-oh. Popo is on fire. Yeah, Popo is doing its thing. And Fuego is kicking out every 5 or 10 minutes, doing a little bit of something as well. So pretty cool. And we did take a look over at La Palma, so we know that one is still active. I want to have another gander at our chart and see if we're seismically active or not, or going up and down. And we'll refresh that. It's still sitting about the same place. Actually, it looks like it's heading down a little bit. I'm hoping that it picks back up within the next day or two, and that we see a little bit more get up and go. Otherwise, we'll probably not be seeing too much of an eruption anywhere for a while. So things definitely have calmed down. Let's see. What happened? Epididymos saw the error of my ways at Kim Roundbush, typing and listening to Dr. Fox and keeping up with the chat, and failing all three at the same time. Epididymos, that happens to me as well. It's like the squirrel came by and we don't know what to do. Models indicate the magma intrusion is approximately half less than what was formed in the run-up to the eruption in Geldingadarler, or about 18 million cubic meters. And that is what its peak reached. Okay, all right. Makes sense. What? Exactly, Dr. Fox. Exactly. I getcha. Hey, who's eating worms? Oh my God, he's eating worms. One fish, how come you're eating worms? Linda Schoof, you want to delete? Oh, where's the squirrel? Yeah, I want to delete this screen. I don't know why it's not showing us what we need to see, though. But we're okay. So, yeah, this will go up eventually. Eventually, we might have to wait 800 years, but we'll see. Rasterum, I don't think I said hi to you. Welcome. I'm glad to have you on board. I'm going to throw it back over here. I'm going to see if we have any more new earthquakes. We'll give it a quick restart here and see if anything else popped up in the last few hours. And if we go to that 6-hour mark, we only see the one up in the north here. And I don't think that's going to mean, actually it looks pretty big, but could be a 2 or something, 1.5. And whoops, still too far out. Need to be a little closer. There we go. And 7 kilometers down, 7.1, and it is a 1.5 at 1300. So this one is a little bit older, I guess. So if we go back to the 24-hour mark, a bunch more show up. But again, we've already looked at those, and these two down here in our area that we enjoy, and we know those aren't doing a heck of a lot. So yeah, Paulzilla did break up that Earthquake 2 map, so that's the shortcut for this one if you wanted to bring that up yourself, and you can always have a look at it. So thanks, Paul, for doing that. And let's see, where can we go from here? What's in this screen? Oh, Alaskan stuff. Let's look at Alaskan stuff. Let me find that. Current image. Let's go back a little bit. Yeah, it's really hard to see in this one. Let me see what current image looks like. Okay, last 12 hours. We'll do that again and see. And this one is actually, hang on, which one is this? Yeah, this is our semi-Opochnio. There it is. Okay, so I mean that's not a bad picture there, but a lot of cloud. If we go back a couple of frames and see if we had any improvement, we do see a lot of cloud in there, so very, very difficult to tell if there was anything happening. And the rest is dark. So limited daylight hours up there, unfortunately. Kind of similar to Iceland, maybe even less. I'm not even sure. I haven't weighed it out. Did you visit Hawaii already? No, I didn't. We will do that. right after visiting Alaska. And current image on this one, which guy is this? Last 12-hour video. Let's play that. And this is Pavlov. And again, this one isn't doing all that much either. At least not that we can see. So, yeah, snow, snow, snow. So Pavlov is a definite no-go today. And here's the Great Sitkins. That's the current picture. And whoa, that's not what it was supposed to do. Let's go back. Video last 12 hours. Hey, look, there's aliens. They're watching us. And yeah, so there they go. And didn't show a heck of a lot, so it's all good, you guys. And yeah, we got to go over to Hawaii now. Let me get onto the right screen. Actually, before we go to Hawaii, we're going to do an emergency stop right there for a second. Quite a few sparks up there on Fuego. Just wanted to note that. And let's get over to Hawaii. No, that's not Hawaii. Not that one. This might be Hawaii. All right. Yep. Fuego is sparking, doing its thing, lighting up the sky. So we do have a little bit of lava. Unfortunately, not in color or enough that would look really good. And we got a box in the way. Anyway, Hawaii. Here we are. So if we zoom out a little bit, of course, this is the USGS map. And you can always take a look at it on your own. There's your Hawaiian Islands. Paulzilla is over here right now. He normally lives over here. Maui Me is in here. And Teresa is over on Oahu as well. So all cool. And we're going to zoom into the area that we find interesting here. Kilauea is there. What is it? Mauna Lea? Lea. Yeah, Loa. Yeah, that one right there. You know that one. Anyway, we see a few new spots here. The red ones, of course, are the ones that we're interested in. And those are the latest earthquakes. 2.3, 18 miles down. 2.2, 20.3 miles down. And 2.2, 22 miles down. So ranging 30 to 40 kilometers almost as far as depth. We don't see a heck of a lot of other stuff out there. Loihi Seamound, we don't see anything new out there at all. So nothing shaking there. And if we get in over here, we see a bunch of little earthquakes. And that is very interesting. A bunch in our crater. And that area, so something is active in Kilauea. Dr. Fox, technically I still live on the Big Island till March. Okay, no worries, all good. And anyway, we got a bunch of these little spots here. 7 miles down, 7 miles, 6.5, 7 miles down, 6.5, 6.8. And this is interesting, 7 miles, so roughly around 10, 11 kilometers down, we're seeing where these disturbances are, and they all seem to be in that general ballpark, and they all seem to range from magnitude 1 to about a 2 almost. So gives you a little bit of an idea that there is stuff going on there. And of course we will be looking at the crater itself on these next views. So I believe this is the thermal. No, that's not the thermal, that's the vent. That's the primary vent that's spewing out lava. You can see some hot stuff over here on the right hand side. We can probably get that down just a smidgen. There we go. And you can definitely see some outflow and some very hot lava down here. Unfortunately, not piles of lava like what everyone would love to see. Let's put it over to the thermal, and this was the latest thermal I grabbed, but we're going to refresh that and see, and it really hasn't changed much. We do still see that open spot here where it hasn't cooled down, and we do see a fairly good ridge here. That means that the lava level has dropped again. Okay, I saw a great photograph on the view spot of Kilauea when it was really heating up, glowing, and wow. Okay, and here's what it looked like very, very early this morning, and that's what the view was. It almost looks like a globe that has glowing things around it. Really cool. And anyway, that looked neat. I'm going to refresh this one though, so we get a current picture, and that is what she looks like currently. And that is Kilauea. You see a lot of smoke coming off of there, and that is steam, of course, because it's raining, and of course you can see the water droplets right on the camera. So lets you know what's going on. Okay, what's this? Suhays, all dead volcanoes, no live ones. Oh, over on Oahu has no live volcanoes, no. And you can drive right into Diamond Head. I should see if I got my video of that, of when I drove right into Diamond Head. That would have been actually, I'll see if I can dig that out for tomorrow's stream, because that's kind of neat. Literally driving right into Diamond Head, into the volcano through the tunnel. It was super, super cool. I loved it. So it was neat. Anyway, wife says from the what? Hang on. Wife says from the wings, not enough virgin sacrifices. Oh, Epi Diddy Mouse, that is possible. Okay, all kinds of cracking up going here. My cat is chasing your mouse all over the screen. What? Dad, you're okay. All right, come and get the mouse, kitty. You see it's right there. Yo, get it over here. Get it. Don't fall in the lava. Oh, that would be bad. Okay, and let's see what else we got here. I think that's about it for Kilauea. I think we can go pop in and just have a quick look at the weather though, and I think that might be of interest. Just got to see where we are with our weather map. I got to locate it here, and I'll do a quick refresh so we're up to date on it before we even go to it. And let's see. Okay, I'm on there. I need to have the cat chase the mouse. Oh, kitty, 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 get the mouse, get the mouse. Okay, yes, your email arrived, and I did peek at that, or did I? Oh, yeah, I want to go investigate that a little bit more, because that didn't show any video or anything. That just showed an opening page. It didn't. It's I have to go hunt for the stuff. So just so you know, Mars. Anyway, let me get over to our weather map, and I know I have it here somewhere. just exactly where and why is this thing not want to show it? When I click on other ones, it wants to show me the stuff, and then when I don't, it makes me split the screen so I can find it. Okay, where are you? 3, 4, no. And we didn't look at worldwide volcanoes yet either. We're going to have a look at that. 10, 11, there we go. On 11, all right, found it. And we'll get to that real quick. Miss Lobo Bob, but it's me, honest. Miss Lobo Bob, welcome, and I'm glad that you're here. You spelt your name wrong, Miss Lobo Bob. Different uppercase letter in there. Okay, you should be able to scroll down a little and see earthquake. Yeah, I did scroll down and see the earthquake stuff, but I'm right now it's that's a lot of stuff that I need to go over before I can get into it. Okay, so it's very, very difficult, and we're at the end of the stream, so I'm not going to do it right now, Mars, just so you understand. Anyway, I want to get through this real quick. So looking at Europe, we've got some real cold up north. Not that nice in Germany and France and those areas. UK, northern parts, got some cold stuff. 2, 3 in some places, Burr. And we got warmer winds out west. Hopefully that's going to warm you guys up a little bit. Very cold up in Norway and Sweden, those areas. Iceland is getting a mixed bag of some warm air coming up, circulating through, and most of it is kind of cold. So 5 Celsius on the peninsula roughly, so pretty cool. And anyway, La Palma, if we go down there real quick, and of course Spain doesn't look too warm right now. I'm surprised Spain is as cold as it is right now. That is a little bit odd and weird. But La Palma is really nice. 20 degrees in La Palma, and 16, 17, but in the water temperatures are 20, 21. Pretty cool to see, or warm in that sense. We do see something over on the other side in Maine and those areas, probably getting a ton of snow there right now. And we can probably look at that shortly here. I just want to go look at the temperatures. Warmer stuff, South America, not overly hot, but hot spot again is Australia, looking pretty warm. And Indian Ocean, of course, fairly warm. Madagascar, not quite as warm, but we got nice weather in Africa, okay, temperature-wise. If we go to precipitation, this is where we can find out where the storms and stuff are. We can see Africa has actually got stormy weather. They've got some kind of a storm cooking here just south of Sri Lanka. And not sure which direction that is actually going to go. Don't know the way that travels in that area. And let's see, Australia's got nothing as far as precipitation. And where's our Hawaiian Islands? Here, there we go. I kind of wanted to see where they were. There's that storm there. So nothing too major. And if we go over into Europe and those areas, you can see, looks like Germany's going to get some snow. Yvonne is going to wake up to a very white lawn tomorrow morning. What is Australia is lava now? It melted. Oh yeah, it melted literally, And here you can see that it looks like Prince Edward Island and Newfoundland are going to just get bombarded on in the northern parts here. And of course, you know, let's zoom into Edmonton and see. Gee, I wonder what that white stuff is. Gee, I'm looking at the other camera. It's snowing outside. Golly gee. I'm just glad I'm not down by Red Deer. They're getting more 2 centimeters every 3 hours. That's not good. And then down here we got some places that's pretty nasty. If you got 7 centimeters, that is what is that? That's just about 3 inches, 2.5 inches every 3 hours. That's a lot of snow. So, and then of course we're getting a bunch east of Seattle as well. Pretty neat. So it gives you a little bit of an idea what the weather is like. And then wind speeds, of course, you can see most of those lines are showing where that wind is traveling, and it is awful fast in some places. Here you've got, what is it, 96 kilometer an hour winds. That's zipping along pretty darn good. So that's almost 60 miles per hour, and pretty nasty. And again, 89 in this storm, 90 kilometers an hour, so 56 miles per hour roughly, 57. That's whipping along pretty good, and lets you kind of do your thing. Anyway, that's the weather in a nutshell from what we're seeing there, and hopefully we'll get some nice viewing weather in the next couple of days here, so we can see what is going on. But I'm not sure if we're going to get much relief if this system doesn't move. If it goes away, it would be good, but it looks like we're going to end up getting all that circulation being pulled up from England, and it's going to continue to bombard those areas with those high-speed winds. So that's basically it. Let's throw us back to a volcano of some sort. And what is this? Fuego? Yeah, Fuego has gotten a little bit quieter. And Popocatépetl is bright. The lights are on. And let's see what we got in Merapi. Thanks for the bunny pics you shared. Well, thank you, Lisa, for sending them, and you're very welcome. Thank you, Doc, for a great stream tonight. Glad you guys enjoyed it, and just going around to some of the volcanoes and seeing what the heck is cooking. And wish sorry to leave in a hurry. My wife wants to go back to the house. Sadly, good night for me. Paulzilla, it's time to go anyway, so take care and have yourself a very, very good evening, and enjoy the new place, and hopefully things will get all fixed up for you there, and you can get back to normal life soon. I know it's going to be a while yet, but yeah, do your thing, Paulzilla. And let's see. Okay, so that's what we had there, and I think we covered pretty much everything else. Yeah, that was Hawaii. We got the wind map. Let me see if this other one will go yet, or if that camera is still offline. I'm going to refresh and see. What's it say? Yeah, webcam offline. Trying to get the one that is Stromboli, but that camera, like I said, shows offline. Maybe there's another one here. No, that's a playlist. We'll see what we can do with it for tomorrow's stream. And remember, today is Friday, so TGIF, and it's just about over. And thank goodness it's Friday is what that stands for. And hopefully we will see everyone tomorrow. The stream does start a little earlier tomorrow, so remind yourself of that. And on that friendly note, please everyone take care and make sure that you stay safe. And I'm going to get off of here and say goodnight to everyone. Big thank you to my moderators, and really appreciate you guys. Also, a big thank you to everyone that has been in, and all those guys that hit that like button. Hopefully you've done that already. Also, thank you to my super chatter of the day, of, well, the only super chat, BMAT and William. Thank you kindly for that $49.99 awesome super chat. I really do appreciate it. And on that note, please everyone take care of yourselves. Be good to each other. Be good to others. May tomorrow be filled with smiles and kind people for you. And on that note, tell your loved ones you love them tonight, for tomorrow is never promised. I'm your host, DrFox2000. We'll see you all tomorrow. Take care and good night. Oink oink. You thought I was going to forget, didn't you? Oink oink. Good night, everyone.